what we do is we're going to rewrite 8 plus root 5 whole square as 8 plus root 5 times 8 plus root 5. I'm going to multiply 8 with both the terms in the second bracket and then root 5 with both the terms. That's going to be 8 times 8 plus 8 times root 5, then plus 8 times root 5 and root 5 times root 5. That's going to be 64 plus 8 root 5 plus 8 root 5 plus square of root 5. So 64 plus 16 root 5, because we can add these two because both the surds have the same number inside the surd. And square of a square root is the number itself, so that's going to be 5. 64 plus 5 is 69. So 69 plus 16 root 5 is your answer. So A is 69 and B is 16. Find the minimum value of x squared plus 6x plus 20 and the value of x for which it occurs. Know that the quadratic equation comes in the format of ax squared plus bx plus c. So we're going to rewrite our x squared plus 6x plus 20 as x squared plus 6x equals to negative 20. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add b over 2 whole square to the left hand side and the right hand side. So b in our case is 6. So that means it's going to be x squared plus 6x plus 6 over 2 whole square equals to negative 20 plus 6 over 2 whole square. So then what we have is x squared plus 6x plus 3 whole square equals to negative 20 plus 3 whole square. That's x squared plus 6x plus 9 equals to negative 20 plus 9. So now we're going to rewrite this as x plus the b over 2 value, which is 3. So x plus 3 whole square equals to negative 11. So x plus 3 whole square plus 11 is your equation. The value of x where its minimum is x equals to negative 3. Write the equation of the circle C with center O and radius 4. So that's going to be x squared plus y squared equals to 4 square, which is going to be x squared plus y squared equals to 16. Why? Because the equation of a circle is x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square equals to r squared. H and k are our coordinates of the center. Since the coordinates of the center and the center is 0, which is the origin, so it's going to be x squared plus y squared and r squared is 4 squared, which is 16. Write 2.165 recurring as a mixed number. Give your answer in its simplest form using an algebraic approach. So for this, what we do is we assume that x equals to 2.165, then 65, 65, and so on. 10x, which is going to be 21.65, 65, 65, and so on. If you multiply 1000 by x, that's going to be 2165.65, 65, and so on. So now if we do 1000x minus 10x, that's going to give us 990x, which is going to equal 2165.65 minus 21.65, which is going to be 2144. And if we divide 2144 by 990, that's going to equal whole number 82 over 495. That's going to be our answer. Find the nth term for this. 3 minus 1 is 2, 7 minus 3 is 4, 13 minus 7 is 6, and 13 minus 21 is 8. So which means this is a quadratic sequence. Why a quadratic sequence? Because the first difference is not uniform. So this was our first difference. Now I find the second difference. 4 minus 2 is 2, 6 minus 4 is 2, 8 minus 6 is 2. This is our second difference. So second difference is common. Whenever we have our second difference, we always divide the second difference by 2. And whatever number we get, that's going to be the quotient of n square. So what we're going to do is we're going to compare the original sequence with our n square sequence, n squared over here. And I'm going to write the original sequence at the top. So 1, 3, 7, 13, and 21. N squared is going to give us, t1 is going to be 1, 2 squared is going to be 4, 3 squared is 9, 4 squared is 16, and 5 squared is 25. So now if we find the difference between these, 1 minus 1 is 0, 3 minus 4 is negative 1, 7 minus 9 is negative 2, and we have negative 3 and negative 4. So we find the difference between this sequence, it's going to be negative 1, negative 1, negative 1, negative 1, which means our nth term for this sequence is going to be negative n plus 1, because negative 1 plus 1 will be 0, negative 2 plus 1 would be negative 1, negative 3 plus 1 will be negative 2, and so on. For the final, the original sequence, our nth term is going to be the sum of n square and negative 9 plus 1, so that's n square minus n plus 1. That is your nth term for this quadratic sequence.